undefeated. I mean, you work hard to accomplish a goal and you fall a little short, and you feel bad for the guy, and as bad as I'm feeling for him, I know he's feeling a lot worse.
I was pretty upset, you know. I was really upset. I was kind of like everything just came to a halt right there, and I, didn't get the result I wanted to, or everything I've been training for, that was over.
In our sport, you got to have a short memory. You can't dwell on the losses, and you got to be able to stay positive and move forward.
That Saturday, I was feeling a lot better, and by that Tuesday, I was ready to rock.
He should be able to go out and compete with anybody in the world, no matter what style. And I think he has that mindset, and that's what carried him into the last chance qualifier.
I wasn't nervous at all until like an hour before, and then I was, we were eating breakfast, and I was like, I'm super nervous right now. Like, what if this goes south? But nah, I just believed in myself.
Got Hayden Zillmer from North Dakota State coming up here. I love watching this kid wrestle. Steve Foster and I talk about this kid all the time. Zillmer's got to be careful on the step out there. Well, they did confirm a 2-point score right there for Sheridan, so that's the score now 3-1 in favor of Sheridan for Army.
Earlier in the match, I was in a body lock, and I got there pretty easily, so I figured I could get back to it, to set it up.
A nice bear hug. Oh, he's going to go a 4-point move. Wow!
Huge
nice move by Hayden Zillmer from North Dakota State.
And I was waiting for that moment, and I could sense it in the guy, and I capitalized on an attack and scored 4.
What a great match.
So here we go, consolation match, 85 kilo Greco-Roman. Ryan Hope out in the red singlet, Hayden Zillmer out in the blue singlet. And Zillmer's got the gut wrench, and he's got the turn on Hope. He picks up 2 points, and 2 points on the second gut wrench as they slid off to the side. Now he stepped aside. The lift, the toss, Ryan Hope, he was held up in the midst of the throw and then thrown on his own back. He will lose 2 points. Round number 3 in the consolation rounds, and Zillmer will continue to wrestle. Jordan Holm, who was on the United States World Team for the past 3 years, is now wrestling in a consolation round semifinal bout to get back to wrestle for 3rd place.
The conversations are simple. It's nothing to lose. It's man versus man out there, you versus him. Jordan Holmes is a guy that he's looked up to on the Greco scene for years, and now he's competing against him.
I still had 8 minutes I could have waited before I wrestled the match, and that other match got over, and they're like, hey, you want to go? And then me and Kish were like, yeah, let's just go. So I didn't really have any, I couldn't really build up anything going into the match. Just hopped out on the mat and wrestled.
Hayden Zillmer wrestled exceptionally well against Ryan Hope, and he hopes to pick up on that head of steam and continue it here. However, Ryan Hope is not Jordan Holm, and Jordan Holm, the #1 man in this weight class for the past 3 years.
Once he stepped in and tried throwing me, I was in good position, I felt like, and could step over.
But it's Zillmer on the attack. Zillmer in on it. Zillmer sticks Jordan Holm. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Hayden Zillmer has stuck Jordan Holm for the fall. Unbelievable finish.
Man was on a mission. He wanted to get into that third place bout, position himself well, and probably in the grand scheme of things, probably the biggest victory he's ever wrestled. In the 3rd place match, he had another returning world team member.
I wrestled him at the Greco-Roman University Nationals 3 years ago, and we wrestled in the finals, and it was best 2 out of 3. And we went through 3 matches. I won the first, he won the second, then I won the third. So yeah, I was familiar with the guy.
The conversation stayed the same. Hey, we're gonna have to out wrestle him, we're gonna have to out hand fight him, we're gonna have to out tough him. And he again just positioned himself to win the match, and when it came down to it, he had an opportunity, he took advantage of it.
Yeah, I was down. I really wanted to redeem myself. When you're going through those workouts, you think it's really hard then maybe a couple hours later you're like, hey, that wasn't that bad. But then, now to finish 5 years of it, look back and, hey, it wasn't that bad, I guess, you know.
You know, I feel just extremely excited for him and happy for him. It was just a great experience to be there with him and see him have the success that he really set out to do. Being a national team member and finishing third and beating a couple world team members on your way to doing so was a great thing.
You know, looking to, you know, be on that #1 spot and competing at, you know, as the #1 guy and looking to win like a gold medal in a world championship or Olympic championship.